everybody, it's just Kara. Um, I just wanted to show you guys my little makeup routine that I do every day, regular schmegular, And you just a little, you dig, a little something, something, you feel me? It may look like it's a lot, but it's really not. Also, I'm not using foundation. I don't use foundation in no makeup routine that I do. So, if you guys are interested in seeing how you can achieve this look or get a little bit of tips and all that good stuff, continue watching. Also, if you picking up what I'm putting down, feeling what I'm feeling, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color medium brown. It's a pomade. I'm just going to use a regular Wet n Wild angle brush. I know it's kind of cut off right here, but all I'm doing is pretty much outlining my brow. I do a line at the bottom, then I do a line at the top. I kind of just go straight with it, and I do that on the other eyebrow as well, just a line at the bottom and a line at the top. Then I kind of just do little light strokes at the beginning of the eyebrow so that it kind of like looks faded a little bit. Yeah, just using light strokes, just kind of getting it to the kind of pigment that I want it to look like, making sure that the shape and everything is correct before I do anything else. Then, because my hair is red, I just dyed my hair yesterday. I kind of wanted to try something different and have red eyebrows this time. So all I'm doing is taking an eyeshadow palette from the beauty supply store, dipping it in the shade red, taking a light eyeshadow brush and just filling in my eyebrow with the red eyeshadow. And I'm just going to fill it in as much as possible to get as much pigment as I can, so that it blends in pretty good. And I'm just going to be doing this for a couple seconds. After that, I'm going to go back in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush and just making sure that I get the right color that I want it to look like. I don't want it too bright, but I don't want it too dark so that the red doesn't show up. I want it to match my hair like perfectly. So all I'm doing is just fading it out, making sure that I get the color right and everything. So going back in again with the red eyeshadow, just getting the color exactly how I want it to look. Now I'm just taking my little spoolie brush. Don't laugh, y'all. It's a little busted. It's a little busted. I need to get a new one. I'm just blending out my eyebrows or whatever with that. I still didn't really like the color too much, so I added in some more red. It didn't look red enough to me. It looked a little dark, so I just added in some more red. Next, I took my LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Fawn, and I took a flat brush and just went underneath my eyebrow. It's kind of cut off right here, but I just went underneath my eyebrow and outlined my eyebrow with that as well. And I'm doing this for both eyebrows. And when I'm doing it, I kind of like to take the extra concealer and blend it into my eye like my eyelid as well, so it just looks way smoother. Then I'm taking some more concealer and just going over the top as well so that it just looks more defined. I usually don't put concealer at the top of my eyebrow because I like my eyebrows to look a little bit more natural, but because I am using red and I'm making my eyebrows colorful, I want them to look extra defined. Then I'm just going to take some concealer, the same color in Fawn, and putting it under my eye. And this is pretty much my face makeup that I use on a day-to-day basis. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I do not use foundation. I just use straight up concealer because I don't like a lot of heavy makeup on my face. So I'm taking the concealer, put that on my chin, on my upper lip, and on my nose. These are like my highlighted areas. Okay, so right here, I'm just taking my small little beauty blender and blending out my concealer on my face. I dipped my beauty blender in some water so that my beauty blender could be a little damp. It's just easier for the concealer to blend in when the beauty blender is like a little bit damp. You don't want your face to feel like extra dry and stuff. So I'm just blending out the concealer on my underneath my nose where my lip is, my bridge of my nose, underneath my eyes, around my eyelids, underneath my eyebrows, and over my eyebrows. It is very, very, very important to blend in all the concealer as much as possible because you do not want a blotchy looking face or like streaks in your face and nothing like that. You want the concealer to blend in as much as possible so that it looks like your skin. Okay, so after I get done doing that, I'm just going to take some more LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Cocoa and just outlining my nose and my cheeks with it for where I want to contour at. I'm doing a very light contour because like I said, this is an everyday look and I don't want my face to look too glammed or too, caked up. And I'm using the same beauty blender to blend that in. It's okay, even though I just used it for the light concealer because like I said, this is just an outline of where I want my contour to be. Just blending that in so it is perfect. Okay, after that I'm taking my Banana 9 powder. It's in a plastic bag because I don't know what I did with the top and powder was just getting everywhere. So I put it in a plastic bag with a brush and I'm just taking that brush and dabbing the powder where I put the light concealer at, which is my chin, upper lip, over my eyebrows and under my eyelids. And I'm just doing that very swiftly and I'm not baking. I don't like to bake. Then I'm just going to take another brush and just wipe that powder off as much as I can because all I'm doing is just setting in the concealer for the day. Okay, after that, I'm taking my LA Colors contour palette that I got from the beauty supply and I'm using the powder to just set my contour a little bit more because I just put all that light powder on my face. I don't want my face to look too light. So I'm just going in with a very light contour and I'm focusing more on my nose because I want my nose to be more defined, especially because I just put all that concealer like around my nose. So I want my nose to look just a little bit more defined. Then I'm just prepping my eyelashes for my falsies, and I'm using a mascara from Wet n Wild. Just, just putting a little bit on there so that it can blend in with my fake eyelashes when I put them on. Something that I like to do is kind of outline the moles on my face or the beauty marks on my face with eyeliner, because after I put all that concealer on there, it kind of gets, faded away. I'm wiping the Carmex off of my lid so I can put like a little mole on my bottom lid, just for the look. Okay, so right here, I'm just prepping my eyelashes, getting the excess glue off and stuff like that. I'm using hair glue because I don't like eyelash glue. I've always used hair glue when I put on my lashes just because, it kind of allows the lashes to stay on longer. So I'm just putting a little bit of eyelash glue on my eyelashes. Not too much because you don't want like the glue to just get all over your eye and stuff like that, because then it's not cute and it's really a struggle. I'm also using tweezers because it's just easier for me to put them on that way. Like, it's more precise. I get to see exactly what I'm doing versus when I use my hand, it kind of gets in the way a little bit. So I'm using tweezers and I'm just placing that on my eye, measuring it up, making sure that it's on there, intact and everything like that. The eyelashes that I'm using today are the brand I Envy, and it's the color, it's the number 116, I believe. They're kind of like long, dramatic and stuff. Mine are kind of like worn down a little bit, so they're more spaced out and stuff, which is what I like. I don't like lashes that are like too fresh out and stuff. I like them better when they've been worn a couple times and stuff like that, because they tend to look just a little bit more natural. So I'm putting on the other eyelash right here too, just making sure that it's all in place, that they looked correct, and that I'm not having any problems whatsoever. And it's very important to take your time when putting these on, because like I said, you don't want to make a mess and come out looking crazy, because then that just messes up the whole look. So just making sure that they're all put together and stuff like that. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys my lip routine. I'm just taking a dark brown lip liner from Wet n Wild and lining my lips with that. I kind of like my lips to have like a more fuller effect, so I kind of line over my actual lip line. Then I'm going in with a Wet n Wild new lipstick. It's called A Short Affair, number 501C. And I'm just using that to blend in the liner a little bit so it's not so harsh. After that, I'm taking NYX Lingerie matte lipstick in the color Satin Ribbon, just adding a couple dabs to that so it's a little bit light, so I get a more nude effect. Then I'm just gonna go back in the corners with my lip liner so that it shows up and it's not so faded away. Yes, gotta get those lips together. Okay, because my mole kind of got like faded a little bit because I added all the lipstick, I kind of just went back in and fixed that. And I gotta let that dry a little bit so that like when I put my lip gloss on, like the lip liner doesn't smudge all over my lip, because then I'll have to do it all over again. Then I'm just taking a regular clear lip gloss I got from the beauty supply. It was like $1. And it's like the best lip gloss ever. Like, the best lip gloss comes from the beauty supply. Okay, then that's that. I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlight to my face. You know, I gotta get the glow going. Oh, the glow. Okay, the glow. I forget the name of the highlight that I use because I've had this for so long, but I know it's from Wet n Wild for sure. And I'm just adding that to my cheeks and the bridge of my nose, you know, getting that glowing, you feel me? Then I'm just taking my matte setting spray that I got from the beauty supply and just adding that to my face, letting that dry, you know, fixing it up a little bit, make sure everything is just looking great. Okay, y'all, so here is the finished product. All right. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, thank you guys for watching my video. Like I said, it's a quick little makeup everyday routine that I do. So if you was feeling it, you know, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I will be putting more and more content out there, so be on the lookout or whatever.